Hello, and welcome to Art Snack. Art Snack is that time of day when we take just a short break from our hectic schedule to talk about art. Oh my God, that is amazing. So he's actually moving. Remember to hit that subscribe button for daily and consistent content.
Hello, and welcome to Art Snack. Art Snack is that time of day when we take just a short break from our hectic schedule to talk about art. My name is Jennylynd James. I'm an artist who enjoys painting life experiences in acrylic, making my characters come alive on that canvas. I'm also the creator of the course, Succeeding as a Fine Artist, Guidance, Tips, and Strategies. This course is ideal for the emerging artists. It shows you how to make a living selling your art. Now remember to hit the subscribe button so you can be alerted every time we speak to fascinating artists on Art Snack. With me today, all the way from Wales in the UK, is Mfikela Jean Samuel. Hello, how are you today?
I'm fine, Jenny. I'm doing good.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you for inviting me.
And thanks for accepting my invitation to speak on Art Snack today. Sincerely appreciate it.
Good.
So, please tell the viewers a little bit about yourself. How did you get started as an artist?
Yeah, thank you. I have a very long artistic journey, and originally I'm from Cameroon in West Africa.
Yes.
And I was born in a family that was very creative. Everyone in my family, either they draw, they paint. Yeah. I have a brother who is a musician, a sister who does embroidery. Yeah. And my community has a culture of creativity as well.
Yes.
So every child in my environment naturally does something. Okay. But I excelled in it significantly. And I was lucky to have friends around me who promoted my paintings, and I've traveled around the world through different countries as a visual artist. That is where I excel. I do mostly art on canvas using the medium of oil and acrylic. I'm not established. Yeah, I'm not established in North Wales, where I work still as a visual painter and also as a presenter or a motivational speaker.
Oh, okay.
I also talk, I go around schools and sometimes to African countries to motivate and talk to young people how they can actually use their talents as a way to better off their lives.
Yes, excellent. Excellent. Cool. And tell me, how did you decide to go to Wales to study?
Wow, it was quite coincidental. I had never heard of Bango in North Wales, where I am now.
Right.
But when I was in South Sudan doing some working on a bit on development, and I wanted to further my studies. Somebody advised me that if I have a master's degree from the United Kingdom, that will be most beneficial and accredited in many other countries in the world.
Yes.
When I went online to search, the first university I saw was Bango, and I applied, and they accepted me the next day.
Okay.
I was like, wow.
It was
why should I continue knocking on doors when the first one opened so fast?
Exactly.
So I came here in 2014 to study a master's in banking and finance. I finished the degree, but my passion became very strong, and I had to settle more as an artist, even though there is another degree that I'm following up now, which will be ending soon, but that one, I leave it behind. I want my identity to be an artist.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. Brilliant story. Now I'd like to see some of your work. And so I'm going to pull up the files. Please tell me a bit about this piece.
Before I start to talk about these paintings, I would like first of all to say that even though I have the world experience, I've traveled through many countries and meet many artists, have experience with different cultures, my primary motivation for painting is still my African culture.
Yes.
It's so rooted in me, and there is no distinction between that culture and myself. It is true that recently my art is changing towards my world's experience, which is something which I welcome. Art is a way for an artist to tell their story, and your story can change with time. But nevertheless, the African culture is still rooted so much in my strokes and in my inspiration.
Yes.
This painting that you see is very symbolic for my village and for my community. This lady is called Yangonso. She's actually the woman who founded my dynasty, who founded my village. She led the migration of people who moved to where we are settled back in Africa.
Yes.
And we consider her like a myth, a goddess, and very respected.
Yes. Now, is it
the original statue?
Cowrie shells? Are these cowrie shells? Ah.
The original statue was made of wood, but adorned with cowrie shells. And I should say that it is at the moment in a museum in Germany. During colonization, the Germans brought it to their country as they looted a lot from around the world. And this was one of them. But there is a movement now back home which struggles that this work in particular should go back to Cameroon anyway.
Yes.
But we have the right to paint it anywhere because she is our mother, our hero, our heroine, and our everything.
Founder. Okay, beautiful. Yeah. So you painted each and every cowrie shell. It's not mixed media.
I painted, this one is purely acrylic on canvas. All the cowrie shells that you see, even though they look like three-dimensional, they are only paint. Yes.
Oh, excellent. Excellent.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing this. Now let us look at another painting.
All right. This painting is entitled Mother and Child, and it also has a very deep significance for my life because of the relationship I have with my mother. Okay. My mother is my hero. She's my legend. My mother is my main motivator. I'm lucky that I was raised by a woman that saw life beyond what appeared on top. She saw a world beyond my continent. She was illiterate. She did not go to school, but she believed so much in possibilities beyond what convention provided for us.
Yes.
And I had a special bond and friendship with her. So in some way, she instilled that spirit of always aiming for greater things.
Yes.
Always aiming to go further. Don't be afraid of the future. I mean, she made me to feel that I belong to the world and I could conquer the world and do anything I wanted to do. Excellent. And that has actually helped me throughout my travels around the world. I think without my mother, I would have been yottering back home behind my village like anyone else, being afraid of the next ocean or the next valley or the next mountain. But she really propelled me to leap in faith.
Okay.
So I always try to portray a connection between her and myself.
Yes.
Interwoven in some sort of, natural cosmic initiatives. I just feel her interconnectedness with me.
Yes.
In anything I do. Yeah.
Yes, yes. The ancestors are there guiding us all the way. And certainly a mother's bond is one of the strongest. Beautiful
Good.
painting. Beautiful.
Good. Yeah, thank you.
Now tell me a bit about this painting.
Okay, this one too is still so much connected to my culture. It's called the town crier.
Oh, okay.
On the panel, you can see a kind of rectangular human figure. If you look down, that guy has a musical instrument. We call it the gong. And with a stick, they hit it. It gives a sound. Pong, 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 pong. And whenever we hear that sound in our village, then our king wants to tell us something. The messenger from the palace is out to tell us some good news or some bad news. To tell you to get ready for an tribal war, to get ready for something wonderful. I mean, it's a way to announce is the synonym of the today's newsman or radio man or anchor man or newspaper.
Okay, so the town crier, and everybody's listening.
The town crier, yes, the town crier. And the other ones are the ancestors or people who initiate or invented that kind of communication. Because in my culture, we believe so much in ancestral links. Our dead are not dead. We think that they go to intercede for us from higher forces.
Yes.
And we try to remember them because we think we stand on their shoulders, on their inventions.
Exactly.
We respect them even when they are no longer there.
Right. Yes, I believe that too. It's great to see it represented in art in this form.
Good, thank you.
Now, please tell me a bit about this image.
Well, this is more of a modern art, and sometimes I go a bit abstract.
Okay.
It's a kind of abstract flow of some kind of abstract figurative figures.
Okay.
I was a company of different people from different places heading towards a certain direction. I had a travel with my friends through the mountains, and when I came back, I just thought I should just do something to always remember that walk.
Right.
And I thought it should be abstract. And finally, I came out with this. I also wanted it to be a bit monochrome, like just purely brown, white, and black.
Okay.
Or coffee, or coffee, white, and black. Yeah. Sometimes I do. I adventure as an artist. I go beyond or out of what convention normally expects me to produce.
Oh yes.
It's freedom of expression.
Course. Yes, as an artist, I agree. You know, we should be able to express ourselves and not stick to just one subject. So personally, I've painted many subjects. It depends on the mood and the feeling during that point in time.
Right.
Yeah, so let's see. And what about this one? This looks like an abstract piece as well.
Yeah, it's abstract, but also a bit of surreal, like surrealism. Well, if you look critically, you see a face. But if you also look carefully, you see two women. You see two women at the far extreme.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
And then there's a mouth here.
And a nose on top.
Oh yes. Yes.
Yeah, it's
so there are many parts. Yeah, many parts to this piece. And so who do these women represent? Any
Well, they just represent for some reason I have some attachment to the female figure. They keep on coming in my paintings in different forms and different dimensions.
Yes.
But I still think it's a way for me to respect my mother anyway. I always see the female as people with a kind of intuition or something that's so strong, and I see them as leaders. They keep on appearing in my paintings. You hardly see men in my paintings. Women are always there.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for sharing your work with me today. And tell me, what exhibitions have you done recently, or is there anything coming up?
Yes, recently I've done a few exhibitions around the community of Northwest. We did an exhibition called the Windrush exhibition with a group of other artists.
Yes.
Under the Bango Art Initiative Gallery. It was funded by the Welsh government and organized by a charity called the Race Council of Wales.
Oh, okay.
You know that we have a group of people in this country called the Windrush generation. These are people who came to this country from the Caribbean, West Indies, through the years 1948 to 1971. And the 22nd of June every year is considered to be the Windrush Day. And we have festivities around the country respecting those guys, those heroes who came to construct this country after the Second World War.
My uncle was one of them because I'm from Trinidad and Tobago originally. And so my uncle was one of the Windrush population in the 50s.
Good. I heard that they came from places like Barbados, Jamaica, Guyana, Trinidad, and Tobago, as you say.
Yes.
So we did an exhibition respecting and revering these people, and we traveled through North Wales. We went to the far corners of North Wales.
Yes.
To teach people about this part of the British history, reminding people that this country was well constructed by people from different cultures and different places.
Yes.
And their history became the history of this nation as well.
Right. Excellent. Yeah. And do you have any exhibitions planned for later in this year or 2023?
Even now, there is one going on against structural changes, an exhibition that is being funded by the Art Council of Wales, talking about just my art, how it has changed, and other artists that I work with.
Yes.
My experience around this community, how I have been able to interact and actually melted into this wonderful community of Bangor in North Wales.
Okay.
We have been having the exhibition through different pubs. We take them to drinking places, the pictures to drinking places. We do them in the public, but anyway, somewhere in Upper Bangor, where I live, we have the main exhibition place, but we found more fun through different pubs, you know, or bars where we go to drink, we go with paintings. And I'm yet to have it in one pub called The Globe, which is my main pub in my in my locality, where you can always find me. We want that one to be the last one, to bring all the friends into it and celebrate my paintings.
Okay.
But other exhibitions will be hatched in the future because I'm very creative. I'm a prolific painter, so others would come.
Yes, definitely. Well, tell the viewers how they can see more of your work online.
Yeah, my works can be seen online via my website, via my Instagram or Facebook. My name it carries my name, Mfikela Jean Samuel. If you go to mfikelajeansamuel.org or Mfikela Jean Samuel on Facebook or Mfikela Jean Samuel on Instagram, you'll see my work.
Excellent. I'm going to put this on the screen so people can see the exact address.
Good. Both my paintings are there and some of my motivational talks.
Okay, excellent. On the website. Well, that's all we have time for today. Viewers can also see some of my work at jennylyndjames.com/art, jennylyndjames.pixels.com, and on Instagram and Facebook at Art by Jennylynd James. That's Art by Jennylynd James. Please check out my course on Udemy, Succeeding as a Fine Artist, Guidance, Tips, and Strategies. This course can help the emerging artists to make a living selling his or her art. And remember to hit the subscribe button so you can be notified every time we interview an exciting artist from around the globe. Thank you so much again for speaking with me today on Art Snack.
Thank you, Jenny James. I'm very happy for this opportunity because it projects my interest as well. And I would like to say one thing. I encourage all the artists around the world to believe in themselves and never to give up in their journey, to know that they are blessings to the world. Let them know that what they can imagine in one way can move mountains, stop oceans, raise valleys, that they are the keys to a better and new tomorrow. They should never feel that their ideas don't have any worth. If I felt like that, I would not be here.
Excellent.
Good. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, and goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Yeah.
Remember to hit that subscribe button for daily and consistent content. Hope to see you every day. Hit the subscribe button.